I was literally just about to go to sleep and then more leaks were posted, so I shot back up like that Squidward meme. Hi trainers, I'm Tids, and today I'm going to be showing you what these new buffs that are coming to Pokemon Unite are, and let me tell ya, it's crazy. It's crazy. Quick disclaimer, this is a data mine / leak, so things may change until officially released. Please take it with a grain of salt. Shout out to ElChicoEevee, who is like basically our main Pokemon Unite data miner, for posting these leaks as well. Okay, let's jump into it. So something that's really important to get out of the way first is that ElChicoEevee has confirmed the new map with the new wild Pokemon with the new buffs will only be available on normal battles and CPU battles, RIP ranked. So in ranked mode, we should still have like the Zapdos, Dreadnought, and Rotom. And here is my take on this. Another leaker has said that these maps are permanent. It doesn't indicate that this is event-based. However, it could be different. Maybe it is event-based. I'm not too sure. But right now, from one of the other leakers, they have said that it was permanent. My take on this is that maybe they are only putting it on standard and CPU battles for a time being until we adapt to it, learn how the meta is, and then bring it to ranked. Maybe they don't want to replace the ranked mode because Pokemon Unite likes to do this thing where they want to keep things the same-ish for a while because I guess it's to make it as simple and easy for people to come into Pokemon Unite, and that's why I think that possibly they're going to keep it for standard and CPU battles until a certain amount of time and then bring it to ranked. That is my guess. If it's not that, then it's probably just event and it's not even for a very long time. But that would be such a waste because look at all the new Pokemon that are coming. I don't see why they wouldn't bring it to rank because they're adding so many new wild Pokemon. They're literally replacing Zapdos with Rayquaza, which with a whole new mechanic. They're replacing Rotom and Dreadnought. I don't see why this won't eventually come to rank. So that is my take and speculation at the moment. I think this will come to ranked when everyone is used to the new meta. Okay, with that, let's talk about the buffs. So again, I'd like to apologize if I pronounce these wrong. Like I'm probably gonna butcher it so hard. I'm so sorry. But first we have is Rayquaza. I feel like I say that so wrong. It appears on the top half. When it is defeated, it advances towards one of the opposing team's goal zones and makes it defenseless when it reaches it. So this is pretty much Rotom, basically just straight up Rotom. The opposing goal zone will become defenseless when Reggie, I'm just going to call him Reggie, reaches it. While the goal zone is defenseless, it will not restore health or grant Pokemon a shield. So when you're in the goal zone, the enemy Pokemon who got their goal zone broken or your goal zone was broken, you will not get any health or a shield like the goal zones usually give you. Defeating Escavalier will give your Pokemon an orange aura. While your Pokemon has this aura, its attacks can deal extra damage and decrease the movement speed of opposing Pokemon for a short time. So this one gives you a buff, your attacks deal extra damage, and you also decrease the movement speed of other enemy Pokemon, so that's really cool. It's basically an aura debuff, so while they are slowed, you'll just be dealing extra damage to them, which is pretty crazy. So this Pokemon is replacing Bouffalant. Bouffalant is no longer there, it will be replaced with this Pokemon instead. The next Pokemon that is replacing Ludicolo is ElChicoEevee, and ElChicoEevee, this one's really interesting. It gives your Pokemon a purple aura, and while your Pokemon has this aura, the cooldowns of the Pokemon's moves are reduced. So this is going to be insane. This is going to be crazy. The cooldowns are going to be reduced. You have emblems that reduce your cooldowns. You have items that reduce your cooldowns. You can further reduce your cooldowns. And there are Pokemon that are doing insane at the moment with the cooldown emblem build. So Cramorant and stuff or Gengar, it's going to be crazy. These cooldowns are going to be reduced even more if they take this buff. And I'm just shocked. That's going to be so scary. I don't know by how much, but that's insane. Then for bottom lane where Dreadnought used to be, it will be replaced with either Regice, Regirock, or Registeel, and it will appear every time at the bottom path randomly, so it's not always the same Pokemon. Defeating Regice will increase the HP recovery speed of your team for a short time, so your health recovery speed is going to be faster. Defeating Regirock will increase your team's defense and special defense for a short time, and defeating Registeel will increase your team's attack and special attack for a short time. I am living for the third one. I want it to be Registeel every time because increased damage, that's gotta be a good time, right? So instead of Dreadnought, we will have 3 different buffs and debuffs, and that's going to be crazy because now it's just not go Dreadnought, get XP. You're going to have like different buffs and debuffs that you can just strategize with your team, and it's going to be crazy fun. And the last thing we have for these changes is when Rayquaza appears, which will be replacing Zapdos in the central area, air currents will form in fixed areas of the map. A Pokemon's movement speed increases for a short time when it enters an air current. The number of air currents that appear changes depending on the number of defenseless goal zones. Air currents will not form in the same location as a goal zone. Air currents will disappear when Rayquaza is defeated. What? This air currents are just gonna be like depending on the defenseless goal. That's crazy. That's so different. In Sky Ruins, Rayquaza appears during the final stretch. Defeating Rayquaza will grant your team a shield that increases the goal scoring speed, making scoring attempts unblockable. So you don't instant score with Zapdos anymore. Like you don't instant score like Zapdos. You will get a shield that increases your goal scoring speed. So it's basically, like I said in the previous video, which I'll have linked down below if you haven't seen it, because there's some other information about more things if you want to see it. But basically, it's just like a buddy barrier / score shield on Rayquaza, defeating Rayquaza. That's what it is. So it does introduce more counterplay. This shit sounds pretty strong though, but it does introduce more counterplay if they take Rayquaza. Because you know with Zapdos, it's really hard to stop an enemy from scoring because it's insta scoring. With Rayquaza, you don't have that insta scoring anymore. So you could probably stop them depending how much damage you have. I don't know, but that's crazy. These changes are insane. So my thing is based on all of this is why I don't think it will be in standard forever. I could be wrong still, but like, there are so many changes here. They added so much into this map. They spent a long time on this map. I don't see why it would just be kept from ranked. I personally just feel that it's going to come to ranked eventually when everyone is used to this meta. Everyone is used to this. I'm going to be making guides for this map as well. So feel free to subscribe and click the bell to be notified for that. But Pokemon Unite likes to be really safe with their changes in my opinion. So I could see them just like, this is just such a big change. I think it's very in character to just not push it onto people right away. And they probably just want to ease players into it. But that is just my speculation. I am just so shocked at how different this game is going to be. Like, this is only standard in CPU for now, but like, it's a whole new meta. It's so different. You have to play differently. There are just so many different things, and the buffs being different everywhere, like across central area, across like Dreadnought, etc. Rayquaza being completely different to Zapdos. Like, instead of insta scoring, you are just score shielding, buddy barrying, whatever it is. Like, I'm just shocked. This is so different. Like, it took them a whole year, more than a year actually, to change something, like to change it like this much. It's crazy. I would love to know your thoughts about this trend. Let me in the comments down below what you think about this, and feel free to subscribe and click the bell to be notified for more leaks and such. I'm very excited to see these come to the game. I hope you are too. Thank you so much for watching. I would love to hear your opinions, and like the video if you found this interesting. Okay, bye.